Welcome to the Peppy channel, your hair flicks, and I'm Peppy, your life coach. I'm on a quest to help you create better habits through small and simple steps that you can apply in your daily life easily. Today we are going to talk about food hacks. What food can I swap so that I can lose some extra weight without suffering? Points of success. Drink water before every meal, including the snacks. 2. Change normal carbs for carbs that are high in fiber. 3. Once you have had your dinner, that's it. You don't eat anymore. You ate your dinner and then that's it. If you're interested to know more about mindful eating and what type of foods that you can swap, there's a course in my platform. You have all the information about how to subscribe in description below. We need to understand a little bit about food, knowing what's carbs and then knowing something else. There's another type of carbs. The silly carbs. Oh my God, Peppy, what are you talking about? Silly carbs? The worst type of carbs. The silly ones.
Alcohol. It's a silly carb. All types of soda, silly carbs. Cookies, croissants, chocolate, candy bars, cakes, donuts, deep fried foods, ice creams, muffins, pizzas, potato chips, pretzels, tortilla chips.
And basically everything you love for snacking, everything that's tasty. How do we cheat the system into getting thin easily without, saying goodbye to our favorite foods? What to eat when? Morning should be 50% protein and 50% fiber-based carbs. You have two choices with carbs. You just take the plain normal carb or the carb that is high in fiber. When you switch from full carb, like say something that have in percentages when you look at the ingredients, choose the one that has more fiber. That will make the trick for your breakfast. 2. Lunch. Lunchtime is a little bit different. So you have 25% proteins, 25% fiber-based carbs, and 50% veggies. Actually, if you feel like you want to eat more, you can put as many veggies as you want. The veggie part, it's fine. You can munch as many as you want. But protein and especially the, carb combination is where you can actually have the problem, because if you eat many chips, you know what it means, right? But if most of days in the week you change the potato for a parsnip, each time you're changing the game. 3, your dinner. Your dinner is different from the other meals because you go 25% protein and all the rest is veggies. Exactly that. Forget carbs for dinner, fiber-based or otherwise. No. Dinner is just veggies and protein. Don't forget the protein. 25% protein and the rest is veggies. For snacks, it should be exactly like for lunch, but smaller. In terms of choosing fruits, for example, more than an apple, you want berries. Blueberries, are fantastic. Strawberries, all these berries have lots of fiber and vitamins. So they are a great choice for breakfast. So if your breakfast you have something like some oats, berries, and some yogurt or some combination like this, your breakfast is going to be fantastic. What you need to do is when you are choosing the ingredients of your food, you have to take into consideration which ones are more likely to make you fat or to bring tons of calories into the into the equation. I don't count calories, but I do take into consideration which of the ingredients that I put into my, my cooking will have more calories than others. So, for example, instead of choosing potatoes, I'm gonna choose, for example, a sweet potato. Or maybe instead of a sweet potato, I'm gonna choose parsnips. While I'm working, it's the sad days. From Monday to Friday, I have to work. I spend lots of hours at work, and I'm focused precisely on work. So these are my days to be assigned with food, and there's no snacking. Think about very seriously the carbs that you add to your day. It's not taking out the carbs completely, it's swapping the carbs for high fiber based foods, which are carbs as well, and to erase from existence silly carbs from Monday to Friday. Seriously, they don't exist. These also will help you bring down the bill. Let's imagine every day you take 1 or 2 beers. That adds up to the bill. So, just to make an example, so you realize the amount of money during the whole month that you put into snacks and to silly carbs. Silly carbs like in alcohol. So let's say that you buy a box with 10 cans of beer for £10. In a month, it's going to be £40. During the week, you buy Walkers, you have a croissant, have 2 pieces of snacks that are like sweet and one that is salty. Let's put that by the end of the whole week, you have another £10 in snacking. So £10 in silly carbs from drinks, either soda or beer, and then another £10 from snacking. It's £20 per week into calorie intake for nothing. And at the end of the month, you have this staggering amount of £80. If you think of the week this way, where the working days are the days where you behave and you are very conscious and mindful of the food that you eat, and you make these swaps like full carbs for high fiber based carbs, and if you choose meat, you try to choose the one that has less fat, or if you are plant-based, you actually make sure that the protein is protein, what it's in there. Sometimes the burgers, they look fantastic, but you want to have the protein because that's one of the parts that's gonna make you feel satiated, so make you feel full. If you behave during the working days, during the week, and you allow yourself to have one very special day during the weekend, for example, Saturday, and then Sunday, half day special, and the other half, it's like a preparation of going into monkish mode during the week ahead, then you will save money and you will enjoy more the times where you give yourself as a gift all these foods, all these silly carbs, all this cake. It's gonna taste even better. The thing is, like, you have to commit. You will lose weight easily only if you commit. Think about it and be mindful of the foods that you choose when you eat and the amount of food that you choose when you eat. If you are not sure about, dishes and stuff, I recommend you to choose a smaller dish, put the 25% and then the other 25%, and then, the 50% of veggies. And then if you're hungry, repeat. Go again and take more food, but always remembering 25, 25, 50 for lunch. Why do I say that? And for dinner, it's very important, 25% protein and the rest is veggies. Why do I say remember the percentages? Because when we are down, we tend to, keep eating what we like the most or what we think like we need to feel better for a small period of time, and then we are like, oh, boo, next day, oh shit, I overate and I'm snacking all the time. Ouch. If you want to know more about how to stop snacking, there's a video about it. You can find the link down in my comments. And yeah, go for it and take a look in this series. 1. Know your food. What is a veggie? What is protein? What is carbs? And what are silly carbs? And what are sexy add-ons? 2. Know your portions. Morning has 50% of protein and 50% of high fiber carbs. Lunch has 25% of protein, 25% of high fiber carbs, and 50% of veggies. Dinner time needs 25% of protein and all the rest is veggies. In the next video, we'll learn more about mindful eating and tiny hacks that you can apply to your meals so that you can have a very tasty experience while losing some extra kilos. Remember, carbs and silly carbs are two different things. A potato is just a potato, but if you deep fry the potato, then the potato is a silly carb. And I'm afraid beer is a silly carb. And the chocolate, and the donuts, and the pizza.